Super Smash Brothers Poland Melee. The official.
Perfect. What's up? This is Josh's. So we have Super Smash Brothers Melee coming up next, and we have a Midwest showcase for you today. In winner's side of this tournament, we have Mundungu from Wisconsin, a Fox player, versus Kurt Q, a Chicago Falco player. And waiting in losers, we have Shenanigans, an Ohio-based Ice Climbers player. Also, That Ain't Falco is commenting that I'm free.
I'm just going to use this.
Wait, what are the sets?
Okay, is that easy?
What are the sets? Is it all best of 5?
Over here. I put it in.
Alright, so everything is going to be best of 5 today. Before we get started, I'm going to go through a little bit of terminology, just a small amount so that you guys can keep track of what I'm saying in case you're a newer viewer.
Okay, Mundungu versus Kurt Q. Mundungu versus Kurt Q. Mundungu will be playing Fox, and Kurt Q will be playing Falco. And then in losers, it's Shenanigans.
If you can help, that'd be great. Oh, we don't have 2 headsets on. Okay. Yep.
And then Shenanigans. And loser of that one plays Shenanigans. And the winner of that one plays the winner of this one. And then there's a thing called a bracket reset, but that's complicated, and we'll get into it if it happens.
Okay, so a brief bit of terminology. There are 4 kinds of moves in the game. There are tilts, which are fast, grounded moves. There are smash attacks, which are slower, stronger, grounded moves. There are aerials, which are any attack you do in the air. And then there are specials, which you can do on the ground or in the air. So that's how we're going to refer to those kinds of moves. So I'm also being joined by OmniGamer, who is old school commentator.
Hello, everybody. What's going on? Probably been 10 years since I've done this. We'll see what happens.
Okay, so the first thing they have to do is stage strike, because in this game, stages actually do matter. The platforms, the blast stones, the actual shape of the stage, all of those things are relevant to the game itself. So what they're doing now is going through and picking which stage will be the neutral stage, and then after this, the person who loses will get to counterpick stage.
You know, back in my day, we just did random.
Really?
There were 20 stages on, and it was fantastic. I don't know what the heck's going on with these people.
Yeah, so over the evolution of Melee as a game, and the metagame has evolved in such a way that a lot of stages have been made illegal because of certain advantages that some characters have on them.
All right, we're about to get started here with Kurt Q and Mundungu.
What? No, this is winners. Yeah, there's just top 3. Okay, so it looks like the neutral, they went to Yoshi's story, which is a small stage. The blast zones are very close in, so you're going to see a lot of deaths at lower percents. This is typically considered a really good stage for Falco. His movement's really strong here. He kills at really low percents.
Anything to work around those platforms is really strong for him.
Yeah.
You should see him pillaring Fox a number of times, up and down.
Yep, a pillar is just a combo when he either shines or up tilts on the ground, and then aerials him back down, and just keeps bouncing Fox up and down in between those 2. Ooh, so the down air is a true spike, which means that if it hits him off stage, he's going to die immediately, but it hit him on stage. He was able to tech roll back in. An up smash doesn't quite kill.
This isn't necessarily a bad stage for Fox either, since he'll be taking advantage of both killing off the top and off the side through judicious use of shines. There you see the up smash. We'll see that plenty of times more, I'm sure.
Absolutely. Fox has great vertical killing power with his up smash, his up air, which the second hit of that is a great vertical killing move, and he has great combos into all of those. Great short in there. That's a very difficult maneuver. It didn't quite save him, but definitely a good mix-up. There, that he shield DI'd that off the edge so that he wouldn't be caught in his shield. It's a very tricky move.
So what we're going to see a lot here is you don't actually want to be above on top of the platforms to start. Falco can get in through, and same way, Fox doesn't have many options coming down.
Yeah, both characters struggle a little bit when they're above the other one. Yep, and that's the spike I was talking about earlier.
A tech might have saved him, but it would have been hard.
Yeah, you need to DI that.
You need against the stage, and then you might have been able to force a tech off.
Yeah, and DI is whenever you get hit, you can slightly adjust the angle based on how you're holding the control stick. And so he would have needed to do that right into the stage and then bounce off of it. It's a very difficult thing to do. Nice dash attack to cover off. Yep, grabs the edge. When you grab the edge, you have a couple seconds of invincibility, so you use that to prevent him from getting back on stage.
Falco has a pretty good lead here.
Yeah.
He's just going to play it safe now on, just try to get in a couple of flat hits.
Few spot dodges in a row, not necessarily a great thing to be caught in that, because it's easy to punish during the end of that animation. And then 2 up airs in a row will kill there, and we've got a tight battle.
So it might seem that Fox is down in the percent, but he can very easily turn this around with just a couple well-placed shines. There's the forward smash.
Falco's forward smash is incredibly strong. It's actually a little bit disjointed, so which means that the hitbox extends a little bit beyond where his foot is.
In a stage as small as that, too, it'll kill much earlier than it would anywhere else. Yep. So instead, we're seeing almost the complete opposite when they go to Dreamland.
Yep, Dreamland is a huge stage. The blast zones are really far away. The stage itself is very wide, and the platforms are pretty big, elevated pretty high. So Falco, whose recovery is very short, is going to struggle if the far blast zones don't really benefit him that much, but Fox's recovery is much farther, and it definitely benefits him much more.
The platforms are faced much further as well, so it's harder for Falco to set up consistent pillars.
Yep. That said, because the blast zones are higher, Falco, who usually has a little bit more horizontal killing power, might benefit from that a little bit more than Fox, who now needs to get Falco, who's a very heavy character, off the top. Nice read there.
What you're seeing from both of these players is very aggressive placement. This is indicative of most spots of Falco players, especially in this kind of matchup. Otherwise, you might see Fox staying back a little bit more, finding some more layers. But the problem is that Falco can get inside so quick.
Yeah, so these two characters are called the Space Animals, and they're far and away the 2 strongest characters in the game. There's a little bit of discussion as to which is stronger. It's usually ended on Fox being the stronger of the 2, but these 2 characters, nobody really thinks that any character is stronger than them. This matchup is very even. It depends on stage, but it usually goes back and forth, and either character can win the game pretty handily.
Right now, both players trying to get inside. Just anything to start it off.
Great double downer there. He expected the missed tech or the neutral tech with the down smash.
There's the tech.
Ooh, great wall tech right there. He did what we were talking about. DI'd into the stage and bounced off of it. Had he not done that, he would have been dead. Some more footsies, but Falco with a pretty clear lead. Fox will need something big. Take the stock early. Yeah, that'll do it.
So even with the wide blast zones, that's not something Fox can recover from.
Yep. Fox's recovery is good, but it's certainly not the best.
A little bit of inaction on Fox's part.
Yeah, Fox never really wants to be sitting still. He is extremely fast, has a lot of really fast options, so he usually benefits just from moving around a lot, dancing around his opponents, especially when they're a slower character like Falco.
But the thing is, Falco is able to control space very well because of lasers, so he can keep you there and also move in at the same time.
Yep. The difference between their lasers is that Falco's lasers have hit stun, which means that if you hit somebody with Falco's lasers, even if it's in their shield, you can run up and keep attacking them. That was almost a really great edge guard from Mundungu there. Their shines are also different. So shine is the down B move that you see. Another great tech, but he accidentally side Bs after it.
Just technical error on that part.
Yeah, Fox, you're hitting buttons extremely quickly, and it's really easy to small mistakes like that. If your control stick is just a small degree to the side that you don't want it to be, then that. So Falco's shine, his down B, the little blue hexagon you'll see, hits people up, which means that you can combo out of it, whereas Fox's hits people horizontally, which means you can kill with it if you hit them off stage.
So right now we have very close piece. Fox is going to try and play it safe a little bit, watching opponent and trying to get up smashes when possible, but the main thing is going to be trying to get a shine anytime he can get Falco off the stage.
Shine's great for killing at low percents because it always does the same amount of knockback and it has the same amount of hit stun, which means that whether you're at 0% or 150, it'll still kill. Great back air there from Falco.
Not converting though.
He's winning the neutral game, but he's not quite getting the combos that he needs to finish off Fox. That forward tilt could do it.
Oh, yep, that's it.
Jump down with the suicide
down.
Spike. If he had missed that spike, he would have.
Falco could not have recovered from that.
This is a best of 5 though, which means that Mundagu gets second counter pick. This stage again. Platforms move up and down, which creates a really interesting dynamic for a lot of characters. And like you just saw there, he got an up smash through the platform, which doesn't work on any other stage.
And it'll change over time as the stage itself changes.
Yep, and at some points the platforms are just gone, like you see on the left right now, which again is really interesting. There's no other stage this tournament legal that only has a top platform.
Uh-oh. Fox is in the middle trying to control space at this point.
Yeah, having center stage is really important. For like the most obvious reason is just that you die when you hit the sides or the bottom, which means that when you're in the center, it's the hardest to kill you. But it's also just an advantageous position because you have the most movement options.
The height of these platforms also makes it a little more difficult for Falco to approach because he can't quite space it as he likes to.
Yep, at certain points he can't do short hop attacks, so you'll see sometimes when they jump from the ground they go higher and sometimes they go towards a middle height. When the platforms are at certain heights, if you try to short hop, the platforms will cancel your attacks before they have time to count.
Fox finished that last stock with an up smash out of shield. It's a
very difficult thing to do.
A very advantageous thing, so you can be guarding it and have an immediate counterattack ready.
Out of shield options are really important in this game because if you get stuck in shield, people can grab you, they can shield pressure you, and then get shield pokes. The main out of shield option that you'll see is either grabbing or jumping, and jumping is a really important one. But if you cancel a jump into a ground attack, you can do things like up smash or shine out of shield.
Falco playing it very smart with that recovery.
Dash attack into up tilt and going to, oh my god, this combo is kind of bizarre, but it's really good.
Fox is waiting. He was trying to light shield there so it would fall off and end up in a advantageous position so he could counterattack.
Yeah, Kirk read that though and didn't attack the field. That grounded laser, that's something you almost never see. People don't usually do grounded lasers intentionally. They almost always jump so they can keep moving and do things out of the laser.
Usually if it happens, it's a technical error.
Yep. You almost never see a grounded laser connect. A great back air there from Mundagu to take the stock lead, but at 112%, this isn't actually that large of a lead.
Falco trying to play some games up front, using his invincibility to pressure his opponent behind the roll.
Yeah, when you spawn after losing a stock, you have a couple seconds of invincibility, and you can use that to run in and face down your opponent.
Right there, we can see the platform's messed up. Falco would have had a much better shot at that if he had actually landed through, but since the platform was high, he missed completely.
Yep, great shine back there. Tries to go in and cover the ledge option, but doesn't quite get a move out in time. Yep, recovers high.
Yep. Fox was trying to cover every...
So that's another difference between these characters. If you get hit by Fox's side B, you'll get popped up, but if you get hit by Falco's side B, you'll actually get hit straight down. And if you're not expecting it, that can be really dangerous, which is what just happened there.
There's another up smash out of shield.
Yep.
Pretty much equalized things. So Fox is only 33. At this point, it might as well be 0.
Yeah, these percents, in this matchup, they don't matter a huge amount because both characters have such strong killing moves that small amounts of percent aren't a big deal.
The big thing's going to be whoever gets the next grab.
Yep. Grabs are huge in this game. So we'll see if he can convert this into a full kill. He gets a shield up in time, doesn't quite get the up air. Great Nair goes for a downer to interrupt the side B. Ooh, great angle there. So he used that angle so that he perfectly grabbed the ledge. He didn't go up above the ledge at all. If he had gone up above the ledge, then he would have been able to get the side B, or the down air.
There, Fox closes it out.
Great stuff from Mundungu. So now Kurt Q is going to get the counter pick. Because this is a best of 5, there are no stage bans, so he gets to pick from any of the 6 that he hasn't previously won on during the set.
I would say take it to Poke Floats, but I don't think they're going to do that. It's like Stadium.
Pokemon Stadium is a stage that a lot of space animals love. It has a really low ceiling, which helps Fox, and the platforms just are in a great position to help both of them in their combos. Additionally, the stage has transformations, which really benefit them because of their shine and their quick maneuverability. Great shine out of shield from Mundungu.
Falco playing a little safe.
Great shield pressure for Q.
A missed read. But he's still controlling the space in the center, so Fox is having a hard time getting back in.
Yeah, this is a big reason why center stage is important. Right now, Kurt Q has control of the map, but now that Mundungu got in, he has control.
And it'll come down to controlling that as well as they can.
Yeah.
But right now, they're just looking for any kind of quick, powerful hit, so usually a back air will be sufficient. If Fox can get an up smash on in any situation, it'll probably kill.
He had a great fall through back air there to take the stock. But again, 136, that is not going to last very long against Falco. You see fishing for a nair or a back air. Anything that'll just close the stock.
A little bit of a technical error from Fox there. He tried to go for an up air, but I think that was intended to be an up smash.
Trades with the back air, and that's not something you want to do at that higher percent.
Fox is controlling center stage right now, making sure that Falco has to maneuver on the platforms and try to make him guess.
Like we mentioned earlier, when you're above the other character, you're at a disadvantage because attacks up are usually easier and stronger than attacks down. That said, Falco does have his down air, which is incredibly strong, so Falco has a good option to get down, but if he misses it, then
he's wide open for any attack.
So you only really have one chance.
Oh, that was intended to be a shine up smash, but it seemed like he slid off and I'm a little late. It's a very technical move where you can shine and then immediately up smash. Good hit most characters.
Yeah, because shine has a specific amount of knockback, you can up smash. Ooh, and Mundungu misses the recovery.
So they're both waiting out their invulnerability. Whoever has the invulnerability the longest has a slight advantage.
Yeah, just playing it safe there. Patience is a huge deal in this game. Aggression is usually going to get punished, so you need to be really careful and pick your spots when you aggress.
Try to do the up smash reset. So right now, Fox still has the momentum. As soon as Falco tries to get... Yep, there it is. Any couple hits can do it.
Yeah, Falco is really a combo-heavy character, whereas while Fox has a lot of really strong combos, he's a lot more about movement and maneuverability.
It looks like Fox also misjudged that and was DIing the wrong direction and should not have quite killed at that percent.
So on this transformation, a thing you'll often see in tournaments is people actually just going to opposite ends and waiting, because there's so many things you can do to just get small advantages that'll completely ruin this this transformation. So people usually just wait, but they're just going in.
Yeah. There's a partial ledge on the right side where you can get stuck, and it'll throw off a lot of people, especially if you're trying to set up a combo or follow through.
Yeah, I've seen people actually tech off of just the, wall tech off of the ground. They're really...
Oh, no.
Mundungu misses that again, and Kurt Q takes it 3-1. Now we're going to see Mundungu versus Shenanigans, which is going to be Fox versus Ice Climbers. This is another best of 5 set, and the winner of this is going to play Kurt Q in grand finals, but the winner of this is going to have to win 2 sets in a row against Kirk in order to win the tournament.
As a note, this is also wobble legal,
yes.
So you will probably see some of that.
Yeah, Shenanigans has been practicing his wobbling. Wobbling is a technique that Ice Climbers can use when you have both Ice Climbers alive when you get a grab. That it's basically just a simple infinite, where you can get an infinite amount of percent and immediately convert it into a kill. It's a very powerful technique. It's a little bit difficult to land and hard to master, but
Standard rules don't allow it to go above 150?
250.
250.
Yeah.
So it can't be used as a stall tactic.
Yeah. Shenanigans is I've seen him get a little bit impatient and drop it a little bit early before, but for the most part, once you start to see a wobble, that's it.
Right now, Ice Climber's just trying to space it out. They'll go in for a grab the moment they see it. But right now, he's just trying to keep them together so he can start a wobble immediately when the time comes.
So playing against Ice Climbers is different than playing against any other character because the grab is so powerful. Oh wow, Nana died there. So when
Popo.
Or Popo. So with this character, with this costume, Popo and Nana are actually switched. But when the two Ice Climbers are separated, the one that you don't control is just controlled by a level 3 AI, which is usually not going to get you very far in tournaments. So you want to keep them as close together as possible.
So right now, Mondongu is doing a great job of keeping them separated, and that's something that Fox has an advantage with, especially with the shines. He can make sure at least one of them is pushed a far distance away.
So you saw that back air, as he back aired onto stage, he actually hit Popo away from the stage and Nana into the stage, which was a really great move. I was expecting him to shine there. Wow, and double shine, that'll do it.
Yeah, you can tell that Mondongu has some experience with this matchup.
Yep. You have to play it very differently than any other matchup.
He's making sure to escape to the platforms a lot, and that'll keep Ice Climber's options limited. They won't be able to wave dash in and get a grab, not a surprise.
Yeah, or a down smash like that. Ice Climber's down smash is incredibly powerful. You can, because their wave dash is so far, you can wave dash down smash. Yep, grab the ledge, that'll be it.
So, Shenanigans' plan is still going to be to try and get in however possible and get a grab.
There it is. Grab.
Oh,
Nana does not agree with that and dash attacks away instead of getting a wobble.
All right. Mondongu's still controlling the situation.
Popo is dead, and so... Ooh, yeah. So, solo Popo, or solo Nana in this case, is considered a really not a very strong character. Yep, tries to use an air dodge.
Some Ice Climbers players can take that to their advantage, but in this case, it's not part of Shenanigans' game plan. Because you can... Oh, man.
Wow, just kills Fox.
Yeah. In some cases, you can kind of predict what your opponent's going to do if they're going to chase after your partner, but right now he's set on getting the wobble, and he no longer has that option.
Yep. And there we go. More shines gonna take it. But now, I would usually say that Ice Climbers would counterpick Final Destination because that's considered a really, really strong Ice Climber stage. But he's he's going there anyway. He said that he doesn't love the stage, but if he's it is still a really, really strong Ice Climber stage.
So just because I know Mondongu's style, he's not going to be a type of player to stand back and fire lasers.
Yeah.
He's very aggressive and he'll try to get in whenever possible and try to control the situation with shines. This will actually lead to some danger for him in terms of getting grabbed.
Then again, most Ice Climbers players aren't usually used to people being really aggressive. They're usually used to people being scared of the grab and staying away. So maybe that aggression could work to his favor.
Yeah. A typical Fox strategy at this point would actually be to run away and fire lasers and make them approach you, because that gives you more options for them to make mistakes.
Yeah, that Blizzard, the move that creates the ice storm in front of the Ice Climbers is incredibly strong and has a huge hitbox. So if you're not careful, you can get caught by that, and that can easily lead to a grab.
Oh no! Oh,
so they're
saved with the belay, but still Fox very with the upside.
Yeah, that's a really rough thing to happen.
Belay has a fair amount of invincibility, so it's mostly safe on the startup. After that, it's not great.
Yeah, although Nana actually has armor throughout, which means that he can send Nana like that. And I don't know if Fox has enough good options to break the armor, and that was probably going to be a stock. Yep, sends Nana grab the edge.
Alright, Fox is being threatening now, using the return invincibility to try and manipulate their location.
And a great angle there on the down air, which shield poked.
There's the wobble.
That's going to be it. I haven't seen Shenanigans drop any of these, so this is probably just going to be the stock. Mondongu keeps mashing just in case. At a certain point, actually, mashing doesn't help because your character will automatically break it if they miss the wobble. But keep mashing anyway. Safety.
Yeah, Shenanigans typically takes it to about 130, 150, depends on character. But yeah, that's a quick way to take the stock. But again, it's not trivial to set up. There's a lot of work that goes in, and so long as your opponent knows about it, they can try to control your movements and keep you from doing it.
Yeah, like right there, you saw he got a grab, but he tried to go for something called a re-grab, where he throws and then has Nana attack as he's flying away, so that he can re-grab and set up the wobble. But he wasn't able to complete the re-grab. Lost the wobble.
Oh, he lost Nana.
That's always a shame. Nana can sometimes just do stupid things and run away and die. He'll sometimes taunt in the middle of games, which is never an optimal thing to happen.
Not quite close enough for the grab, but instead got the down to smash off. There it is.
And he doesn't actually
That's
go
an
for the
old
wobble
style.
there.
I don't think he was in the right position for it. So
Okay.
instead he charged Nana.
Yeah, he got a couple hits and then a net.
Oh.
And so when you air dodge, you go into tumble state, and you actually can't do anything. So if you're not above the stage or not high enough above the ledge, you're just dead. And that's what happened there.
And now Shenanigans 2 down, taking it to FD in the rematch.
Yeah, this is, whether he won or not, this is still Ice Timer's strongest stage. Yeah, you'll see Fox there using tons of shines to try to keep them separated. And even if you hit them towards one another, it pushes them far enough that they stay separated. Just such a good move, right?
Right now the main goal is just to keep them desynced as much as possible, so that he has difficulties setting up the wobbles even if he gets a grab.
Nice.
And right now he's distracting them enough he can't go actually save Popo. Oh, that was not the correct move.
Yeah.
Either he was extra ballsy or slight technical error.
Yeah, that's something I could have imagined Shenanigans trying to do, but definitely did not pan out in his favor. Yep. So in this game, there's a thing called a crouch cancel, which is if you hold down when you get hit by certain moves, oh my god, and the juggle kills Mandungu. So if you crouch cancel, that means that you don't actually take full knockback of moves, and so sometimes people will crouch cancel and then down smash, which is something that you see Ice Timers do a bunch. Drops the wobble.
Couldn't set it up.
Yeah.
He would have broken out too quick before Nana was in position.
Yeah, so below certain percents, you can just match out of wobbles if they don't do it completely perfectly.
Yep, and there again, you see the separation, then distraction so it can go out in favor.
And this stock, at this point, all percent that he gets, just bonus. You wouldn't expect Sopo to take stocks.
So the game plan with Popo is usually just to try and get in. He has a lot of hitboxes that work out in favor, but the thing is that Fox is so fast and a lot of them will take too long to actually make a difference.
Yeah, additionally, Popo's recovery is not very good. You have to do the side B and then mash it, and the problem with that is that you can't even grab the edge after it for a while. So it just leaves you vulnerable, and there you go, that's another wobble setup. So we have a tied game right now, assuming he doesn't drop this. Mandungu basically just stops mashing.
Yeah, it was a tech chase. It was a good follow on that.
Ooh, drops the follow-up, though. The follow-up, so people think that that's trivial. It's really difficult to actually get the punish, the kill move straight out of the wobble.
This will be hard for him to set up again.
Yeah.
Since Fox has high percent, it's not going to be an easy way to get in and grab.
Yeah, you can't really combo a character when they're at this high percent.
Shine.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, this is bad. He needs to land a strong kill move.
Oh, nope.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
wow.
What belay.
Interesting stuff.
Popo with the edge hog.
Mandungu takes the 3-0.
All right. Great show from Shenanigans. And then we get the rematch. Q and Mandungu.
Yeah, so...
This winners finals? Grand finals?
This is grand finals.
All right.
So yeah, looks like they're striking to the same stage again. Not much has changed since their last set.
A lot of people trivialize controller position, but it's actually kind of important, especially to know them. Not only the spawn points on some stages, like FD, but also just your starting location here. So Fox actually starts with the center of the stage, and that gives him a better vantage point, at least to control foul and go right out of the get-go.
Yeah, there is something called a neutral start, where you can force both players to start in a neutral way, which is both players starting on the opposite side platforms, but people don't usually ask for it. The advantage is usually slight enough that doesn't matter.
In a stage like Yoshi's Story 2, the spawn is always at the same point, so it doesn't matter which controller port. So it's only the very beginning that's affected by it. At a stage where, like FD though, there you do start on a different side. You can argue that it's essentially the same, but realizing and knowing what your options are at different points, you kind of create a dynamic with it.
Yeah. Throw to back air. Interesting. Another back air.
Falco's getting a little ballsy on this.
Yeah. Kirk is trying to land some combos to get some stuff started using using really risky setups, and just like you saw there, he gets punished for him. Up tilt to back air. Ooh, another
It seems
back
like
air.
at this point, Kirk's trying to bait him in. He's throwing out a lot of meaty moves that will catch Fox in various ways. But Fox has enough speed that a lot of times he'll either beat or tie through.
Ooh, great tech there from
Yeah.
Kirk Q. Had he not teched that, he was definitely dead.
Yeah, that was actually possible simply because Manungu hit the shine on the wrong side, so it hit him towards the stage
Yeah.
instead of away.
If he had hit him on the inside, and then he would have been knocked away, and there would have been nothing he could have done.
A little bit of a mistake there on Kirk Q's part. He seemed to just stand there and wait for it.
Again, you're seeing Kirk get caught in his shield a little bit more than I would expect him to, and every time he gets caught in the shield, Manungu gets grabbed. Goes for a shine up smash there. Doesn't quite get the timing.
He's waiting.
Reads the roll, doesn't quite happen.
Yeah. Recovery options are a little bit more scary on Yoshi's Story simply because most jumps will actually put you on top of the platform.
Yeah,
And
so-
you can cover it very quickly.
Wow, yep. Yeah, so recovery, so options from the ledge are attack. You can jump from the ledge, which is sometimes called the tournament winner because it's not usually a very good option. Neutral get up or drop and then jump. So those are usually the options that you'll see.
And we see it back at Fountain of Dreams.
Yeah.
See right there, if it was a different stage, Falco would have been able to work with that pillar a little better, but it was kind of in between, so a full jump would have missed, and a short hop also missed.
Yeah, and there was an example of why this stage is being used to counterpick for Manungu. At that height, which isn't a height that exists on stages like Yoshi's Story, Falco was not able to recover, but like right here, yep, Fox was still able to recover because the blast zones are very far, the stage is very large.
I'm actually surprised I didn't see Falco go out and try to punish that a little more.
Ooh, great tech.
Is he's playing it safe on the stage. I would expect to see more like that, where he takes the ledge first and has a better angle off the down air.
Yeah, I think he was trying to also cover the high options, or to threaten the high options, high recovery options, which can be really good when people take the edge.
The waiting.
Ooh, accidentally forward airs there. I can't imagine that's what he was doing. Wow!
Oh, he followed him all the way
god,
down.
incredible stuff from Manungu. So that Falco's down air is a true spike, but Fox's down air. Oh wow! And a more.
It is a great read.
So the first thing that happened was Manungu used his down air, which doesn't have a huge amount of hit back, but what it does have is it cancels the animations. So he just immediately fell straight down because Falco's a very heavy character. And was not expecting it, and then got the shine fall off it
there
again.
again.
And then immediately
It's the same
after
one.
that, Falco pretended to threaten the edge with a down air, and then instead just grabbed the edge and covered that option. Double shine from Kurt Q.
Fox again trying to force Falco to make the entry. These platforms are just not working out well for him. If he tries to do a short hop in, he's going to get just stuck on the ledge, and Fox will be able to punish almost immediately.
Yeah, there are a number of characters who this stage is really, really bad for because they can't do their short hop moves. And while Falco doesn't lose a huge amount from it, he does lose a lot of short hop approaches. Nice, good wait for Kurt Q, and that's the stop.
This is still pretty close. Fox went in right away, making use of invincibility so Falco cannot punish. And there, yeah, the finish.
Yeah.
There's a lot of momentum that can be gained from coming back on invincibility that a lot of people take for granted.
Yeah. The momentum is a huge deal in this game, which is kind of surprising because it doesn't actually have any mechanics to reward momentum, but it does, if somebody's on a roll, if they're getting good positions frequently, then they will usually continue to get those good positions.
We return back to Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah, it looks like they're using the same counter picks as the last set.
Yeah, you can see now Falco's making use of the platform. Oh man, point blank shine. Falco didn't even see it coming. I'm not sure even Fox did.
Yeah. He just took the opportunity.
Yeah, Falco's trying to position himself right behind the platform to limit Fox's approach.
Yeah.
And also control the stage with lasers.
Because again, when you're below a platform, it's difficult to attack from above. You need to attack, and while you're attacking, you can't fall through a platform, I don't think. So, it can be difficult.
Oh, he missed the tech and punished with it. Nice back air. Oh,
great angle, though, from Mundungu.
Yeah,
he's really been nailing
smash.
Those angles are really difficult, but there are hundreds of angles you can do. There are some areas where you can't actually do the move. It's not consistently, the angles are not consistently spaced.
I think that's dead.
Yep, that's it. Falco's recovery is not very long. So it looks like this counter pick is working more in Mundungu's favor. Ooh, and then he
his transformation screwed him up.
Yeah. Stage transformations can do weird things. Sometimes you'll just see people fall straight through the stage.
Yeah, that was a point of contention some time ago. Various characters just, at some point, you can just jump and you'll fall through and there's no point of recovery.
Yeah. You're just under the stage. Ooh.
Technical error.
Yeah, I can't imagine that was intentional.
It's intended to be a laser, and he's going to follow it up with something else. Right now, Falco's trying to control some space, make sure he gets in with either tilts or otherwise. He's actually not taking it as aggressively as I would expect him to, but as soon as he finds something, he's definitely going to unload. Right there, just narrowly missed the lasers.
Yeah, again, because his lasers have knockback, they will interrupt the move, and they'll cancel his up bait. Ooh, grabs the ledge. Great edge guard from Mundungu.
That was right in between. He had a chance of actually landing on the stage there if he was just a couple pixels higher.
Yeah. It's a good mix-up because your opponent can't always tell exactly how high you are, but if you know the timing, you know which one you're going towards.
Fox is in control here.
Yep. Great combo from Mundungu, and that'll do it.
That'll punish it through.
So now Mundungu is up 2-1 for the first time in any of their sets. Mundungu actually has the lead, and if he wins this next game, then this will be a bracket reset, which means that they will have to play another set, and the winner of that set will win the tournament. If Kurt Q brings back the next 2 games, though, then the tournament's over right then.
Uh-oh. Falco a little sloppy on the shines.
Yeah, he doesn't bring it back to Stadium. Decides that kind of pick isn't going to work for him, and then he uses one of Fox's counter picks from the last set that he won on.
Although, to be fair, there's only so many stages you can go
That's
to.
true.
At this point.
There are 6 legal stages, and you can't play on one that you've already won on. So.
Oh, very good spacing there. He got in, then immediately got out just enough that Fox could not punish, but he could get in right with a forward smash.
Yeah,
and even if Fox had shielded that, he actually still would have been out of range of a grab.
We're seeing a lot of forward smashes from Falco. Like I mentioned earlier, forward smash is an incredibly good move, but it has a lot of... Ooh, great tech from Mundungu. It has a lot of ending lag, so it's very easy to punish if it doesn't connect.
There's that wave dash onto the stage.
Yeah, there are some Falco players who base their entire game around landing those forward smashes and just catching people off guard with them. But Kurt Q isn't necessarily that way, so when he uses it, it's almost always a mix-up.
It was a good read, but not quite executed. Falco trying to control. His up tilts can be used situationally, and this is one of the stages where you can still get it to connect through the platforms. It's still probably not the best option, but at some points when Fox is getting up, it's a much safer option than putting out anything else.
Standing still again.
Invincibility is scary stuff.
Yeah, it's really hard because a good way to take care of it is just to run away. But once you do that, you've given up so much stage position that they still have the advantage. So a lot of people just try to hold their ground, but that can be dangerous because they can connect with moves and you can't.
Nice down smash. He actually was able to hit with the down smash before the hitbox from the Phantasm was able to get through, so it wasn't even a trade.
Yeah, these 2 characters, their side B, have a couple of invincibility frames, but it's not consistent, so it's possible to punish.
What you're going to see here is Falco trying to finish with a back air. Oh, he's just going for it.
Down air. Huh. Interesting choice.
They're waiting each other out again.
Yeah, he could have recovered there, but he would definitely not have had a guaranteed edge guard if he had.
He opted instead to reset the damage and begin anew with brand new positioning.
And he is still up by full stock, but there's an old saying, one stock is not a lead, so especially not when you're playing against Fox. So this match is far from over. Up throw into back air. Tries to interrupt it with another back air, but he smartly double jumps to stall the timing.
Yep.
Gets a raw up smash, though.
So we've been saying that there have been a lot of technical errors on this, and it's actually still kind of surprising. This is such a technical game. You're literally pressing hundreds of buttons within a minute, and to keep up proper pacing with that, you're bound to make mistakes here and there.
Yeah, people usually compare actions per minute in this game to that of StarCraft, but the difference is that in StarCraft, you usually have one finger for each button, whereas in this game, you sometimes only have one finger for 4 buttons, so you're moving your hands around probably more quickly than in any other game.
Figuring out the last stage.
Yeah, it's 2-2. Winner of this one wins the set. So, if Kurt Q wins it, that's the tournament, but if Mundungu wins it, that's a bracket reset. So it appears that they're asking the audience. Oh. No, I think it's
Sprint Star!
I assume it's normal DSR and you can't. No, I don't think that you're allowed to. So they're having a small amount of rule confusion because the rules for this tournament were never like put solidly in place. I guess Mundungu is the tournament, the TO, so he gets to pick. There's a rule called Dave's Stupid Rule, which prevents you from going to stages that you've won on already.
That's a rule back from my era. I thought they actually did away with it in most modern tournaments simply because the stage set is so limited now.
Yeah, there's something called Modified Dave's Stupid Rule, which is you're not allowed to play on the last stage that you won on, which is sometimes used. And it appears that that's what we're going with. Yeah, great back air there, just to read it. Another back air. I would have assumed that he would have forward smashed there, but...
Very patient. So in this case, it looks like Falco's controlling center. Fox is trying to get inside just a little bit, but it's tricky with Falco simply because he can force you to the edge and keep you there with lasers. And in the same way, you don't really want to approach him because he can counter you pretty badly with just some decent spacing.
Yeah, his standing options are incredibly powerful.
Right there, you see a forward tilt parried with an up smash from Fox. Fox's up smash is considered one of the best moves in the game simply because it's so quick and does a lot of damage. It's the second best up smash, followed by Pikachu's is best in terms of damage and knockback.
Yeah, Pikachu's, the sweet spot is a little bit small though, it can be hard to hit with, so his might be the most useful up smash in the game.
Oh, he thought he was going to get off the ledge sooner. That might have even just been a little too much off for him to grab. Alright, Fox again holding it out. He's trying to keep Falco on that platform as much as possible because it restricts his movement options. He can only ever roll to the side or just get up, and if Fox is able to space it correctly, he can punish each one of those options.
Yeah. Fox is fast enough that he doesn't necessarily have to pick a single option to punish. He can cover multiple options, which is a big reason why he's considered the best character in the game.
Looked like that was a missed L cancel that went into the air dodge. Fox putting on the pressure.
Shield poke. So as you hold your shield for longer and as it gets hit, it actually shrinks, and the bits of the player that are sticking out of the shield, you can actually hit through the shield. That's called a shield move.
Falco's actually has some limited options out of shield, as compared to Fox at least.
Yeah.
And right there, he could have tried to grab, but in most cases he still would have been hit out of it. So it's a very tough decision to actually decide once you're in that situation. Oh, and the missed tech went into up smash.
Yeah, so like I said earlier, you can jump out of shield, which means that the faster your jump is, the better your out of shield options are, and Fox's jump takes 2 frames to come out, whereas Falco's takes 7. So Fox's out of shield options are way faster than Falco's.
Interestingly enough, Kirby also has a 2-frame jump, but it does not help him any.
Nope. as well as Sheik and Pikachu and Pichu. I think
Yes.
those are all the characters with 2 frame jumps.
Oh, it seemed like Falco missed the sweet spot on Fox there. If he had gotten it, that probably would have been a kill. All right. Again, Fox trying to get in. Falco controlling the situation. Uh-oh. Fox
If he
pulling back
can
out.
convert this into a kill.
This is still very dangerous for both of them.
Oh, yeah. This
Fox
is far
can do whatever he wants with a throw, but at the same time, if he misses...
Nice back air.
This
Is that going to do it? Yep, that's it.
All right.
Kurt Q wins the tournament.
Congratulations to Kurt Q. And there we go. The SGDQ 2014 Melee Tournament.
Yep, we will see you back at AGDQ for more Melee.
This is OmniGamer signing out.
And this is Josh signing out.
Where's the button? I don't know how to do this.
What button?
The mute or whatever. Is it even open? Okay. The calculator.
This, but